Are you supersizing your business on fool's gold? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. And this is not iron pyrite or iron disulfide, which is the term for fool's gold. This is actually amethyst, but I didn't have any iron pyrite handy. I'm sure I have some actually in a tub of rock somewhere, but I grabbed the amethyst to illustrate that this idiom is something that we probably do not want to be building our business on, supersizing and growing our business. Fool's gold, or iron pyrite as it is more scientifically known, or iron disulfide, looks a lot like gold. And in the gold rush of the 1840s, a lot of inexperienced miners thought that they struck it rich because they would find a vein of iron pyrite, and they, in their inexperience, assumed that it was gold and that they were going to be rich. But iron pyrite and pyrite at the time, and still, really isn't worth much. It's definitely not worth as much as gold. So however, the crystal, interestingly enough, stands for and represents abundance, protection, and confidence. So from a crystal value, if you believe in that kind of thing, standpoint, it is valuable to have iron pyrite around us, but it's not going to get you rich like gold would, especially in the 1840s. So what does it mean? Fool's gold, the idiom, the expression, has been around since the 1840s, when people would make fun of people that didn't find gold and thought they found gold. And it means that if a plan or something that you want to achieve sounds good, seems good on the surface, but in reality, it's very unlikely that it'll be successful or of good quality, it's like building your home on sand. It's like having feet of clay. I like idioms, obviously. It means that you're probably not building on a solid foundation, which we want to in order to grow and supersize our business. We can start out with a little bit of shaky ground, but we need to make sure we solidify our foundation as we grow and build and supersize our business. So what are some ways that I have experienced people, and I may have done some of these myself, have built a business or their business on shifting sands and false footing and fool's gold? Anytime we take shortcuts and hacks and guru advice, I call it guru advice because there's a ton of it out there on the internet, especially with respect to marketing and internet business and internet sales. But guess what? There's just as much offline as there is online. It's just online has such a low barrier to entry. It's easy for people to present themselves as something that they're not. Fool's gold. I call fakers and imposters, because there's imposter syndrome, and then there's actual imposters on the internet and in the world. Con men, we call them on the outside the internet, but online, I guess there's still con men and con women, but we just call them imposters. So there are a lot of people, and it's easy to pretend you're someone else on the internet than who you really are. So there's a lot of buyer beware that we need to keep in mind when we are both buying and selling products and services on the internet. It's always up to us to do our due diligence, right? If something looks too good to be true, and a lot of marketers are presenting things, if I just give 10 times the value of what I'm asking you to pay, then it's got to be a good deal, right? But remember, how we create value is how we think things are valuable, and we have to remember to put ourselves in our customers' shoes and create value in a way that's really valuable to them. So that's my next tip, is put yourself in your customers' shoes. See things from their perspective. Keep in mind the customer experience at all times when you're creating products and services and interacting with the customers or the would-be customers for your business. How can you reduce the risk for them so that they feel comfortable and they're assured that they're going to get what they want, the transformation, the products or services that they need and want from your organization? You can do that through guarantees. You can do that through risk reversal. You can do that through free offers. You can do that through other people's stories, successful people that you've worked with before. That's one of the most powerful ways, because if someone can see themselves in somebody that you've helped before, it's very easy for them to work with you and get the same success. We want to be, I guess, the whole fool's gold thing and shortcuts and hacks and imposters and things. I think if we're being true to ourselves, true to our organization's core values, our missions, our principles, our why we started our business in the first place, our purpose, we'll filter through and make better choices and decisions for our organization and for the world as a whole, right? I like to believe that everybody is creating and supersizing their business because they want to make the world a better place. Now, I know that's naive, but I still choose to believe that, because then I focus on helping good, positive impactors of the world, not other people. So curious, what's your experience with fool's gold? Have you ever found iron pyrite? I have definitely found iron pyrite when we were out west on vacation as a little girl as well as an adult. It's fun. It's fun to find because it gives you that rush of thinking that you found gold, but then you find out, oh yeah, maybe this isn't real gold, and it's still pretty. So we can enjoy it for what it is, not what we want it to be. Same is true of our businesses. Be grateful for what your business is and create what you want it to be. Share your stories about fool's gold in the comments below, and I will be with you tomorrow with another financial idiom to coincide with the annual BU 365-day challenge. Have an awesome day. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, see you tomorrow.